What's up guys, Matt here, and in this video I'm going to be showing you this FUNSNAP Capture 2S iPhone gimbal. Full disclosure, I did receive it for free in order to do this video, but it won't be affecting anything I say. So let's get this set up. Let's see what kind of smooth footage we can get out of this thing. Right out of the box, we have this beautiful traveling case. This is perfect for traveling and just for delivering to customers. Here's the tripod base. Got our standard 1/4-inch camera mount on this. So this clips right on the bottom of the actual gimbal, so you can set it down. And they even pre-packed the zipper, qualified certificates, a little thank you note, and our user manual. And then in here we've got 2 counterweights, and then our charge cable, which is USB-A to micro USB. Let's put this together here, screwing on the tripod on the bottom, fold out the legs, and now I can set down the gimbal and it will stay. Let's see if it comes pre-charged. It does. That is fantastic. So another really cool feature about this, you can set it up to be to have a vertical or portrait phone setup, or you can go landscape or horizontal. So I'm going to set this up for landscape. We'll do a sample stable shot of showing the room, the renovation progress using this gimbal by the end of this video. You'll get a chance to see what the footage actually looks like too. It's actually quite easy to get rolling, even if you don't want to use the app that comes with it and everything. But essentially you can clip on your phone. Just make sure you push it down all the way so it's touching this bottom part here. And then by default, it's probably going to be locked in like this, but there's just this little clip right here you can snap it out of. See this little piece right there? It snaps into there to just keep it locked for storing. But you can just flip it out of that. And then this arm here, there is no like wing nut or anything, so you just want to pull or push it in to balance it. So obviously that's too far that way, and what we're doing is alleviating weight that the gimbal motor will have to use to balance this. So let's pull it a little more this way, and now it's falling that way, so a little bit in, and you just kind of adjust. And that's actually great right there. Once it is balanced, we can try turning it on, which you just hold this power button for 3 seconds, and there we go. And I was actually amazed. Check this out. It's following my wrist movement down and up, really gradual, right away. So I'm gonna switch over to my iPhone footage here so you can see how smooth this is, even without the app or any other setup besides what I just showed you. So here is the stability of this. It is unreal. Very smooth. I'm walking across. I'm not very steady-handed. And then when you're done with it, you just hold the power button for 3 seconds and you'll see what happens. There it goes. And then you can take your phone out and so on. So fortunately, one thing that I didn't have to use for this case is if your phone is too large to balance, you can use this counterweight where you essentially just peel off this layer and it adheres to this edge. If your phone's like, you know, way too heavy and it's just still like this because your phone's too heavy and you have this arm expanded as far as it'll go to add more weight to this side and still too heavy, you can add those counterweights, one or both of them, you know, to even that out and balance it before you boot this thing on. Okay, here's another awesome feature. If you do want to download the Capture 2 app, they've got the QR codes for Android here and then iOS on the right there. You can connect to it and enable the Bluetooth, connect to Bluetooth, launch the app, which I have just done here. And you can see the app is a little more, it's kind of like a camera app in itself, but it's giving you a lot more information. They even have ISO, got like exposure compensation, and they've got your frame rate and quality, and Bluetooth is enabled. So now you can use this record button down here to start recording. So I'm gonna hit that. And as you see, it just started recording without me having to, you know, use my other hand to trigger the phone and so on. Like for example, being able to double tap the power button and then it switches from, you know, landscape to portrait mode. This left light is the battery indicator. If it's solid green, there's greater than 30% power. If it's flashing red slowly, there's 20 to 30%, and flashing red quickly means less than 20% power, so you gotta charge the thing. There is the joystick here, which does work great, as you see. You can go left, right, up or down, pan or tilt, and so on. And there's also a knob here that is zooming. So having that access and being able to control that with one hand and be able to zoom is a really, really cool effect. Another cool feature about the hand wheel, as I just showed you how it zooms, if you click it in, it will change from, instead of zooming, to panning and tilting and doing like a really subtle pan and tilt. Check that out. And then if I click it again, now it's going to zoom. Also the trigger, if you hold it down, it enters locked mode. Let's do that here. I'm holding the trigger. As you saw, that just went red. And that will lock everything. So now it's not going to move. As you can see, I'm turning this, but it's just staying where it's at. Cool feature that just gives you full control, because if I'm not holding that, it's gonna turn with me and adjust. So hopefully this shows you exactly what to expect with this iPhone gimbal. I will catch you guys on the next one. Hope this helps.